724 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Hanging out on your Tuesday morning, 8 o'clock hour. We got concert tickets to give away to see Third Eye Blind and Yellow Card. That's a 90s throwback concert.
Yeah, it is.
Blossom, July 5th. Friday show. Don't get no better than that. We're going to give away tickets to that today. Be the box office when you hear the cue to call. Be caller number 10. Will be the winner. Also, 8 o'clock hour, Rage Room. Let you get some stuff off your chest like we always do on a Tuesday. We have that for you. Our phone number is 330-450-9292. Our text line is 330-269-9292. Hello to all of you listening on the radio, driving to work or school. Hello to all of you streaming at Q92radio.com. And hello all of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X. If you're not subscribed to our YouTube page, do it. YouTube, Q92, hit subscribe. Follow us on X at Q92 and follow us and like our Facebook page, Q92 Radio on Facebook. Always know what our station's up to. Meme game's good.
It is good. It's very strong.
It is very strong.
It's me.
I've been chipping in a little bit.
I noticed that. I was like, what is wrong with Christian? He must really be finding some gold lately.
Well, okay. Well, we can do that.
I mean, I have been party of one for so long there. And then all of a sudden, I was like, wait, I went to post. I was like, what? I was so excited. I was like, I don't have to do it. I don't have to look at it for another 2 hours.
I put a Taylor Swift meme on yesterday. It cracked my ass up.
I saw it. Of course it did.
It's kind of
It
fun.
had to do with Taylor Swift and farts. So.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't get the results I hoped for, but I sure got a kick out of it.
Well,
and
it's been out there a while.
Every time I read it, I look at the pictures and I'm like, my God, it's really true. It's really true. So, do yourself a favor. Follow us like yesterday. We announced Third Eye Blind and Blossom.
Yep.
Our giveaways, concerts, anything you want to know about the radio station. Giveaways you can find if you follow us on Facebook, on X. And you can always catch us when we go live if you subscribe to our YouTube page as well. So shameless plugs.
Oh, and we have a beautiful new station picture that's up.
It's up. Someone messaged me or tagged me in something. They said, there's that Christian, I don't want to take this picture pose.
100%.
Hate it.
You guys, he is like the wettest blanket when it comes to doing our photography sessions.
Hate it. Don't like it. Don't like it.
I don't love getting my picture taken either. I'm super self-conscious, so.
They don't let us be us. Like, Keller and I are hat guys. We're like, we're not allowed to wear hats.
He had to take his glasses off.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like
he's known. Like, when I see him, I see.
Like, if a guy has a look and that's him, and you're like, don't look like that.
Right.
Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be us.
That's true.
Oh, well. Same stuff, different day. Since Speedway has merged with 7-Eleven, we offer so much. Wings, boneless wings, mini tacos, bacon cheeseburgers, chicken sandwiches, and about 8 different breakfast sandwiches. And, of course, the breakfast pizza. It's a must. I didn't know you guys merged with 7-Eleven.
Mini tacos?
I'll tell you who's got good-ass breaded wings. Gecko.
Never had them.
Oh! Flavorful breaded wings.
I like.
And big. You don't need. Get 6. You don't. I mean, you could get 12. But if you're thinking, oh, gas station tiny, these are not tiny wings.
Yeah.
Well done, Gecko. Route 30's backed up at South 739 West Wellsville exit. Use caution, everybody. Thank you for that. Good morning, Christian. Jimbo Slice from Pack Drilling checking in.
He named himself Jimbo Slice?
Fantastic.
I like it.
Name.
Yeah.
Vehicle in a field on 183 after 172 towards Minerva.
Yeah. I had it. Unfortunately, there was a truck that was nose down in a ditch in a farm field on State Street. So hopefully they pulled him out by now.
You know when I get nervous driving in the winter when I'm over, I don't know why, and it gets in my head, when I go over Berlin Lake on the bridge.
Well, they say bridges ice first. I have those thoughts.
I always see myself tipping my car over into the water, like in some weird like soap opera, like near death or death. And I'm like plan, like, okay, if the car starts tipping, roll your window down as you're falling into the water. So you can get out.
Swim out. Yeah.
I can swim.
I can't.
I can swim.
I'd be screwed.
You can't swim?
No.
I would think you could swim.
I can save myself. I could maybe.
Huh. I saw the Taylor Swift meme this morning when I woke up, and as a fan of hers, it made me LOL.
Oh, I know.
Thank you.
I laughed too. I'm a fan of hers too. It's all in good fun.
For having a sense of humor.
Do you know what my biggest problem is about driving? in mornings like this is the visibility. Me, I told you that was my bugaboo. Like I keep seeing on I don't know if it's social media, but it was like what it looks like when regular people drive. What it looks like to those people with astigmatism, because I have one of those. It's true. It's scary because you get those big like halos and like.
Oh yeah, no.
So you people with those blue burn your retinas out, street legal headlights, I don't like you very much today.
I sometimes pretend I'm traveling through space when I'm in the snow.
Oh,
I feel
it
like
does look like
I'm
that.
in Star Wars. I'm like,
oh yeah,
I'm in hyperdrive.
especially when you put your brights on.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. I do. I feel like I'm like Han Solo. Like,
oh, you're watching the road too.
Never catch me, Darth Vader. Please watch out for tow trucks working in this crap today. We are here to get you to a safety place. Please look out for ours.
That must be.
Thank you.
Yep, Sam. I was just going to say that must be Sam the Tow Man.
Tow Man. Check it in on the text.
Yeah, stay safe out there.
Again, it's going to be turning all to rain. If it hasn't already, it's going to be warming up.
And then we're going to get wicked wind.
Yeah, the next thing we have to worry about is wind. And like I told you guys earlier this morning, warning from Uncle Bigglesworth. Charge your phones, charge your tablets in case power goes out so you're not bored off your ass. I know so many people. What's your phone at? 10%? 20%?
I don't get it.
Like,
I start getting like sweaty if I drop below 40.
I get to 80%, I go to low power. I'm like,
serious.
Yeah, because I have an iPhone.
Yeah, it's because it's
an iPhone. One thing I ain't known for is its battery.
Okay.
There's a lot of things the iPhone can brag about. Battery ain't one of them.
Mm-hmm.
This is the way. Someone texted. This is the way. The Mandalorian. Good reference. Good reference. Look at sports coming up right after Sean Paul. Get busy out there. It's Q92. How is the world not talking about this more? How is every show, whether you're sports talk, wacky FM morning show, news talk, farm talk, NPR, smooth jazz, I don't know, whatever it is you're talking about, why was yesterday the only thing people were talking about not the Navy pilot testifying under oath in front of our government that basically there are UFOs? Not basically, he claims there are. And mind you, he's under oath. Now, have people probably lied under oath? Probably, but that's really far to take it for a lie. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's really far to take it to go, I'm going to sit in front of Congress for a joke or just for poops and giggles. This guy was speaking yesterday. I mean, I've known there's aliens. You can't tell me that out of all the planets and all the universes and all the solar systems, we are the only one that has living beings. And people tell me, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Like, does that make sense? Does that really make sense?
Well, I mean, it's been long known that like the Navy and the Air Force, I mean, different branches of the military have had video that they have actually released of things that they believe could be UFOs.
Yeah. What do they call them now? UABs, they call them, or something else? They call it. They have a new name they call them. I mean, this is the clip of him telling you. I mean, it's right here.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
I don't know what a skiff is, but that's where they'd have to talk. Someone Google skiff.
I'm on it.
I assume that means like in private, away from everybody else. You know what I mean? Maybe in a padded room.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Last night in college football, Michigan beat Washington by a score of 34-13 to give Jim Harbaugh and the Wolverines college football's national championship. In other college football news, Ohio State added some star power in the run game yesterday with Ole Miss transfer running back Quinshon Judkins, who announced his commitments to the Buckeyes. And in NFL news, the Washington Commanders have requested to interview Browns assistant general manager Glenn Cook for their general manager position. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Sun was up at 3 and he did not go back to sleep before my alarm went off.
Ouch.
I don't know what I did. Rocked him, laid with him, put on Elmo, silence. I tried it all. Kid was up, a little fussy, at some points wanted to play. And I've been up since 3.
I'm sorry.
I am too. I just kept looking at the clock going, oh my God.
What time do you normally get up?
Oh my God, 4:20.
That's what I thought. Okay.
4:20.
You lost an hour and 20 minutes.
I sure did.
You're probably going to need a snappy nappy later
I can't.
today.
When I go home, she's working. I'm on baby duty.
Won't he nap?
Sometimes. He's in that regression phase.
Where he's like, no.
Yeah, he can fight it off. It's really impressive to watch him do it. He flails his arms and body.
No, he's got to keep moving so it doesn't fall asleep.
It effectively keeps him awake. And if he naps during the day, it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
That sucks.
.37 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Text message, car into the guardrail at Rebar on 62. Again, we're hearing reports of this kind of stuff out there. Wet, slick, warming up.
Well, and it's so wet that like that slushy stuff is melting off. Like it's slick, that slushy stuff is, but like hydroplaning too. Like I kept feeling my wheel. You know what I mean? Do that jerking motion or whatever. Yeah, Courtney on Facebook, rain, go away. I agree. I hate the rain.
Shout out to people talking to us on Facebook. You can watch the show live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. If you're not doing so, what are you doing? It's exciting to do it. I find it exciting every day. I make it known. 330-450-9292 is the phone number. Our text line, 330-269-9292. 8 o'clock hour Rage Room. 8 o'clock hour concert tickets. See Third Eye Blind with Yellow Card at Blossom July 5th. Could be a good show. At least I have 2 or 3 Third Eye Blind CDs back in my day, and I never bought a Yellow Card CD, but I liked. They had a song. Only One's their biggest song, but they had a song. Remember their song Only One?
Maybe if I heard it.
We don't have it in the system, and it makes me cry.
Yeah, that sucks.
We have Ocean's Avenue.
I had that one. That one I feel like everybody had.
But Only One was my favorite song of theirs. Oh, it's so good. Dude belts those lines. Belts those lines. We're giving away those concert tickets. That is coming up. Thank you guys for having us on this morning. You know, it's the beginning of the year. And new music. Going to be coming from a lot of artists. 2 pretty big artists teased new music. Just recently as yesterday.
Okay.
You have any idea who they are?
No.
You want to play the game?
Nope.
The Weeknd.
Okay.
He's not teasing. He's pretty much telling you.
Well, that's good. It's been a minute.
He's pretty much telling you that a new album is coming this year, and he's teasing it on social media. So his is a little more out there. Like, I mean, he hasn't flat out said it, but he's telling you it's coming. Another artist is doing what artists do from time to time to tease you without telling you anything, and that is wiping their social media.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
Your girl does that.
I know she does.
Ed Sheeran has done that. Taylor Swift has done that. And you know who's done it now?
Who?
Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
Just saying.
Maybe it's new music.
He wiped his social media.
Maybe Britney's got another bombshell coming out. And
his only, I think it's music. I think he's over. I think we've moved on from this. But I have anyway. It's just a picture of him and like in his eyes looking like in a rear view mirror. I don't know if that's gonna be like cover art of a new song or whatever, but you know, maybe it's
interesting.
Him. But he has wiped all his Instagram. There's nothing on it. Totally blank. Just the profile picture.
Now I need to see this.
Now the only reason I would say that would be a little slight bad PR for him is because the NSYNC people are gonna be like,
yeah,
we gotta wait a whole album cycle.
Yeah, he's selfish.
Well, I mean, is he selfish? Or is he just, I mean, is he not allowed to work? Listen, do I want the NSYNC reunion more than probably most
the
of you?
whole world has spoken about what they want. He's like, nah, I'm on tour first. Really? The whole world. The whole world's been like, I want to see NSYNC reunite. I want to see them hit the stage. Is this going to be it? They saw what happened with the whole Trolls movie and that song release for the movie and everything. And he's like,
it went really well.
No, I'm going to tour myself. Really? How is that not selfish? Thank you.
Listen, I want NSYNC. I want an NSYNC tour. I want an NSYNC reunion. I want new NSYNC music.
Hopefully,
I would
this
even
means
take,
he's coming off social media so that he can reflect on how selfish he is.
What I didn't know was that man had 72 million followers.
Oh yeah, easily.
I did not think.
Don't
he had
get me
that
wrong.
many
I
followers.
love Justin Timberlake. Do not get me wrong, but I do think that this could be missed opportunity if he doesn't do it soon. Because then people will be like, we asked for it, he didn't give it to us. Oh, now he's decided it's a good time.
I'll say this too, as a staunch, and I don't throw staunch around.
Oh, no, you don't.
I'll say this as a staunch. I wonder if announcing a solo album and solo tour, it might get hurt by the fact that some people are let down because they want the NSYNC reunion. Not that they necessarily hate Justin Timberlake. They're like, bro.
But he's the one that's keeping them from getting back on the road.
It could be Chris Kirkpatrick. We don't know.
It's not Christian.
Could be.
I highly doubt Chris Kirkpatrick's like, 7 more months and I'll be in a better place to hit the road. No.
Maybe he doesn't have a camper yet. I don't know. I don't know. It's like, what am I going to travel in? I don't have anything yet. Hold on.
I got to go to Camping World.
I gotta go to MacBids and see if there's a camper I can bid on. This is crazy.
Pop up or hybrid? I don't know. Third wheel?
Decisions. What am I gonna do?
Outdoor stove? I don't know.
It's crazy. So something's coming from Timberlake this year. But see, there was rumors last year he was working on an album.
Yeah.
But I wonder if he will actually, in some ways, the album won't do as well. The tour will be fine. And the reason being because people are like, dude, we want the NSYNC reunion.
That's what I'm saying. Like, bad luck, JT.
It's 1 year. One tour. You only got to do it once.
Bad luck, man.
It's one summer, Justin.
Yeah.
One summer. One spring to, if you want to go into fall a little bit. I promise you this, you'll make a few bucks.
Yeah. And so will your friends. Come on.
It would probably put some money in JC Chausset's bank account.
Not that he needs it.
JC's fine.
I'm kidding.
It's Kirkpatrick I worry about.
Yeah, I would too.
Lance is fine.
Oh, yeah.
Patone's fine.
Oh, yeah. They found other things.
Yeah, those guys have found other things, other ways. JC and Chris, well, listen, if you saved, got a good financial advisor, you're probably fine. But if you were out there making it rain,
yeah,
might be a drought.
Poor Chris.
All right, Justin, we'll wait and see. So weekend, Justin Timberlake in 2024.
Maybe the looking in the rearview mirror is like looking back at his friends, going, "All right, guys, get in."
Maybe if you zoom in and that
You'll
rearview mirror,
actually see their heads really faintly.
you'll see the four of them in the back, like, oh,
Because he left them in the dust. 'Cause he's doing another album
oh.
on his own.
And now that would be funny, Justin. If you did that and those four decided to get that would be fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't be as upset either because I'd be like, "That's funny."
Oh, that would stink. It's 7:45. It's Noah Khan, Post Malone, Down Drunk on Q. If I could get an interview with that kid, I would love to hear his side of the story.
Do we even know like what state or what kind of church or?
I mean, if I did like a deep dive, I probably could find out.
I punched him in the chest as hard as I crumpled the kid.
But I don't know.
He was like,
But there's a kid walking around that got slugged in the chest by his pastor because he wasn't taking God serious. And I'd love to hear his side. We heard the other guy's side. We heard the pastor's side. Well, there's two sides to every story.
there is.
My question is, what the hell what?
Well, like how long ago too? Like, is this kid now like in his 30s? And he's got a family, and he's like, "Yeah, I was a jerk." Like, you know.
I just would love to speak with him, and get his side of the story and hear what he has to say.
I'd be interested.
And if he enjoys the fact that there's a pastor out there talking about how he got crumpled.
Day youth group, and he was just trying to push my buttons, and he was just kind of not taking the Lord serious. And I went bam. I punched him in the chest as hard as I crumpled the kid. I just crumpled him, and I leaned over and I said, Ben, when are you going to stop playing games with God? I led that man to the Lord right there.
He goes on. I think the last thing in the clip he says, sometimes you're going to need to do that. It's like, what?
Yeah.
What verse was that in the Bible?
Right.
Love thy neighbor, crumple the kids. I'm like, no, I don't think that's what he said. I don't believe that's what the Corinthians read about. But if you're out there, buddy, I'm sorry. When I was younger, I would set an alarm for like 1:30 a.m. so I could wake up and realize I still have 5 more hours of sleep.
Are you serious? I mean,
That is awesome.
I will say it is a little serendipitous. Like when you wake up to go pee, and you're like, I know my alarm's going to go off in 30 minutes, and you find out you have 5 hours of sleep left.
That is a fantastic tactic.
That's awesome.
You literally wake up to let yourself
They
know.
created that for themselves.
You've still got hours of sleep. That
Yeah.
might be the best thing I've read this morning. My alarm is set for 5:30, and I hit a 5-minute snooze every 5 minutes until 6.
Okay, so half an hour of this up and down, up and down. Wake up, doze, wake up.
I wake up every morning. The alarm clock is 5:45 to the music and sounds of Q92.
Aw, well, thanks for waking up with
Yeah.
us.
Crypto Dad here. My son, who is a sophomore, just told me he sets an alarm for 6:30, then another one for 6:32, then for 6:35. He gets up, eats breakfast, and sets another alarm for 6:55 so he can go back to sleep after eating a quick breakfast and wakes up at 6:55.
Oh, my gosh. That's a lot.
Oh
He
my
actually
God.
gets himself out of bed and eats and then goes
and then
back
gives
to
himself more time to go back to sleep. This is fantastic. This is a great social experiment we're having right now.
Yes, it is.
One of the funniest things I've ever as a child laughed at, and I mean I laughed, stomach hurt, couldn't breathe, and I'll never be able to explain it to where you guys would understand how funny it was. I'll never be able for you to be there and understand, because if I explain it to you, you're like, oh, okay. My brother did not understand the concept of bumper cars.
Okay.
And
what did he like run from them?
My brother, my sister, we all got one. I don't know if he just thought you just drive around the little room.
Right.
And that's it.
And there happens to be a lot of accidents. I mean, what?
And we were doing bumper cars, and we were having a fun. And yeah, you get jerked around sometimes. But
yeah.
You can get hit hard.
Yeah.
You know.
Of course.
We're in bumper cars, and my brother did not understand that people were going to hit him.
Oh, God.
He started crying and yelling at everyone that was hitting him. So, like, I'm over on the side playing with people hitting. I look over and he's crying. Someone hits him and he just goes, "Stop it!"
Oh my gosh. Where is
Stop hitting me. And I look over, my dad's dying. My dad's just dying laughing. Like,
not telling him that's
no,
the
I don't know
point.
how he could bumper cars. I don't know what part of that you don't understand.
I mean, did he not stand in line and like observe it before he got in the car?
He was pissed crying. He wasn't like,
right.
He was pissed crying. You know when you're so mad, all you can do is cry?
Yeah, but did they like pile on him so he couldn't move? Because that's frustrating.
I don't know.
How old were you guys?
We were, all of us, maybe 8, 7, 8, 9. I don't know.
Who's oldest?
My sister.
Okay, and then you?
I'm middle.
And then Justin's the baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just, everyone was hitting him, laughing, and he's not even trying to drive. He's just sitting there yelling at everybody hitting him. He's just screaming at everybody hitting him. Stop it!
Oh my gosh.
I just still remember looking over at my dad.
That's
and my dad's,
hilarious.
like, slapping his hand, laughing. You know, we're like, oh my.
Yeah.
He didn't understand bumper cars. I don't know what he expected from bumper cars.
I mean, is this something you don't let him live down, I take it?
No, I haven't brought it up, I don't think, ever to him. When I think about it once in a while, I'll still think about it.
And laugh?
Oh, God. It doesn't do it justice. If you saw it, you'd have been like, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
Didn't understand. And that's okay. That's okay. What I love about our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN,
that it smacks. I mean, it's so
Man,
good.
You go to pee sometimes. You leave this studio. You have to walk by the WDPN studio to come back to our studio.
Yeah.
You know, shout out to Rex in the Morning.
Sexy Rexy.
Clint, our newsman, our buddy.
Absolutely.
Does the news every day and calls high school football here on the station. But, man, you'll come back from the bathroom and you'll hear an absolute banger coming out of that studio.
It could be Billy Joel. It could be Madonna. It could be Michael Bolton. I mean, I've heard come out of that. I've heard the Fievel song somewhere out there.
Whoa, somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Tremendous song.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
a great song.
Yeah.
That was a sad movie at times.
Oh, my gosh.
American Tail.
That might be the first time as a child that I knew what depression was.
This kid lost his family.
I know. And then you were worried about losing yours. It made you a paranoid child.
Like, oh, damn. Oh, find your family, Feifel. Oh, and that song wasn't exactly the happiest song either.
No.
Oh, underneath the same blue sky. Oh, my God. It is Q92. 7:54 Someone texted in. I think JC is okay financially. He writes a lot of music for people, and I think he's working on Broadway. I know Chris makes off it, but he also hosts the Pop 2K tour. Or you don't know what he makes on it with O-Town and LFO. He is one of the hosts of that. I'm sure Chris gets things to do. I'm not saying he's at home penniless.
But if you were looking at their financial statuses, he probably would be on the lower end, I would imagine.
I would think so. I would think that's where that would be. Aha. All right, well, I got it, apparently. I went to parade.com, Googled it, and let's see what we got here. Let me see. Joey Fatone is worth an estimated $7 million.
Okay, not bad.
Let me see here. Chris Kirkpatrick's worth more.
Are you serious?
$10 million, according to Per Celebrity Net Worth. Though he hasn't been visibly or financially or even successful as other NSYNC members since their split, he continues to perform. In 2007, Kirkpatrick formed the alternative rock band Nigel's 11,
What the?
which released an independent album all the way back in 2010. He also started his reality TV career with a stint on Country Music's Gone Country. Get the hell out of here.
Good for him.
He's been on Celebrity Big Brother, The Masked Singer. He spent the last summer performing with other 90s and early 2000s musicians on the Pop 2000s tour. I would never have thought he would be in the
Me
line.
either. Good for him.
I thought Fatone would be worth more. Next up, JC, worth $16 million. Largely due to his time in NSYNC and his continued work in the music industry. When they broke up, he wasted no time launching a solo career. He reached one album. Let me see here. He's also produced songs for other artists like David Archuleta, McFly, and even the Backstreet Boys. He was a judge at MTV's America's Best Dance Crew, and he's had small parts in movies as well.
Okay.
JC, worth $16 million.
Good job, buddy.
Next up, Lance Bass, obviously, $20 million.
That doesn't surprise me.
He's worth $20 million. He's got a podcast, the Frosted Tips podcast.
Oh, yeah.
He's been in Broadway. He's been in movies. So he's done well for himself. And then there's Justin Timberlake. Slightly different. He is worth around $250 million. So he's got a $230 million lead on Lance Bass.
Not that much.
There you go. In case you're wondering, in order of richest to poorest, Justin Timberlake, Lance Bass, JC Chaussee, Chris Kirkpatrick, Fatone bringing up the rear. I would have missed that if that was a trivia question.
Yeah.
I'd have said no way. There you go, folks. Timberlake, new music this year? We'll find out. It's DNCE. It's Cake by the Ocean. It's Q92. All right. Is complimenting hair creepy? That's a question I pose.
What? That's a question that Clint posed when he walked in here.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. We're going to talk about what Clint said.
Yeah.
So he came in here and he was telling us a story about someone complimenting someone's hair.
Yeah.
Saying, I don't mean to be creepy, but I really like your hair.
Well, he asked me, he said, does that creep you out? Because he said, your hair looks nice today. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Is that creepy? Does that creep you out? And I said, no, we know Clint really well.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me at all. But the question was then posed. At what point is complimenting a woman in public not flattering, but yet then creepy?
I remember, and this is back in the 1900s, a guy I worked with who's no longer with us.
Yeah.
Rest easy. King. But he... we were sitting one day in the studio talking, going over what we're going to do on the show. And a sales girl walked in. Now, this sales girl was a very beautiful.
She was a pretty gal.
Yes.
Okay.
I have no doubt. If she was like, hi, can I talk about your business and advertising? The owner would be like, indeed you can. And she always dressed nice. And she did. She had nice legs. And you know me, I'm a legs ass guy.
Okay, so you were oogling her too in the office.
Then yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was. And this is back in my Youngstown days. She walked in one day to ask a sales question about some sponsorship, things like that. And I will never forget this. we're sitting there and we're all talking. And the gentleman, the older gentleman at the time, he says, I got to tell you. He goes, I just got to tell you, you've got an incredible set of legs. And in my head, no! I knew back. This is 1900s now. Oh, no, this is 2000. This is.
Could you hear the clack of HR's heels coming down the hallway?
2002. I'm like, no! Of course, supposed to wait till she leaves the room to say that to each other. I don't think we say it to her.
Right.
Not at work. Not now. And she was very nice about it. And you could tell it was a little like, I'm sorry, but
it probably took her by surprise.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I knew that the guy was not trying to be perverted. I know you're like, oh, sure. I'm telling you, I knew the man. He wasn't. He thought that he was older. Like he was in his 60s at the time. She's in her 20s.
I guess maybe that.
Maybe from a different, but I'm saying maybe from a different generation.
Yeah.
Maybe then that was seen as okay. I don't know. This was way before now. Where you say hi to someone like, oh God, did I offend you?
Right.
Good morning. Excuse me?
Right.
Damn it. But yeah, I'll never forget that. You've got an incredible set of legs. Oh! Just joining us, we were talking middle of last hour, about my not daughter sets like 5 alarms to go off from 6 a.m. to like 6:50. She wakes up, sets the next one, tries to go back to sleep. Sets the next one, goes back to sleep, et cetera, et cetera.
This continues for an hour.
I found that idiotic. Not her, it.
The process.
The process. We had a big discussion last night. She said, I just don't get it.
You don't?
I'm an old head or whatever, but I don't get it.
Is that what she called you?
No, that's what I call myself. So I'm like, why would you not just sleep that 50 minutes of full sleep? That's an hour of sleep.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You don't get it. And that's not her voice, but that's what I'll use from now on. You don't get it. You don't get it. Lauren just sets a normal alarm. You have one backup, oh crap alarm.
Yeah, but it's like 30 minutes later. It's not.
I set an alarm. I have one snooze that's like 5 minutes after that. I have my alarm, the loudest volume, the most annoying noise you can have. Jake is also a little bit of a multi-alarm guy now. Are you still that way now, Jake?
No, I'll say like one or two.
One or two, and you're good to go. Yeah. So we had a couple phone calls. A lady called in her 30s. She said, I'm in my 30s, and I do the same thing.
Yeah.
She sets like multiple alarms. And one of the reasons my not daughter said she does this is because she won't wake up as angry.
Yeah, she's gently waking herself up. I think it's the healthiest, wisest use of time? No. But I understand her logic and that,
A lot of you, we had 2 phone calls, and we had a lady who said she's a psych major, and studies have shown that actually is worse, and you get less sleep, and you'll be more tired and more irritable.
Yeah.
And that checks out with the not daughter, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
So, a lot of you text. Let's read some of them. See what you guys do. Mine goes off every 5 minutes from 6:20 to 6:40.
Every how many
5 minutes.
Yeah.
So you could have slept that 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I do that system too. It gradually wakes you up, and when it's finally ready for you to get up, I don't feel as groggy.
See, it works for some
Nuts.
people.
I'm 38. I set my alarms just like her, crying, laughing emoji. I'm a mom of 3 kids, ages 15, 11, and 8. I'm 33, and I do that sometimes. She sent in a screenshot. She has an alarm at 5:30, 6, 6:15, and 6:30. You guys, you could be sleeping.
Angela on Facebook says, I have one alarm only. I can barely stand to hear it once, much less it going off multiple times.
Absolutely. I have 5 alarms set 6 minutes apart. The last alarm having a total different sound. My God, a lot of these people do this. Of the not daughters correct, you gradually waking up a little bit more with each alarm.
You better tell her to go back and watch this segment on YouTube so she can hear how many listeners have her back.
.806 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you, hanging out on your Tuesday morning, January 9th. Happy birthday to my sister.
I know, I saw that. That was the sweetest thing she posted earlier.
Yeah. Oh, my dad
Yeah.
put on her page.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep. He was good with words.
happy birthday, Elise.
He was a decent man. I liked my dad.
Yeah, he seemed like a really nice guy.
So yeah, happy birthday to her. 60 years young. So maybe not. Maybe not.
She is not 60 years old.
No, I made that up.
Yeah.
She's nowhere near that, but she's older than me. So enjoy your day. Like I always say, there's no one I'd rather have ignore my texts and phone calls than my sister.
I feel like your sister just does her own thing. She's just like, I'm good. I don't want to talk to him right now.
Then you get older, she's like, what? I'm like, oh, gee, I don't know. I can't remember at this point.
Oh, stop.
Thank God it wasn't an emergency.
Well, she's got a family and kids and
Yeah,
stuff.
so do I. I can answer my phone or text when one of my family members calls.
That's true.
Or text.
It's true. I'll give you that.
You know how much you got to keep an eye on an 8-month-old?
Yeah, I do. I remember that.
I can still pick up my phone. Half the time he has it.
Well, yeah. He lets you know.
I
you
taught
get a
him
call.
high five yesterday. He learned high five today.
Oh, good.
Yesterday. He doesn't. He goes.
Real slow.
Yeah, he goes real slow. He claps.
Yeah.
I love how babies do the open finger clap.
Oh, yeah.
Like they don't do the clap. They're like.
Yeah.
He does that. He loves to clap. He loves when you see him clap.
Mm-hmm.
But I taught him high five yesterday. Now he's just like.
Real slow.
Yeah. And it's funny because the third thing I've taught him that Jamie doesn't believe I taught him until she sees it.
Okay.
I'll be like, he does high five. He claps now. No, he doesn't. Jimmy, clap.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Jimmy does high fives now. No, he doesn't. I'm like, what?
Why don't you believe me? Right.
Please believe me. Like, yes, he does. I could see if I was like, Jimmy's driving now. I could see you be like, no, he doesn't.
I was just going to say, you should start being a little bit sarcastic and be like,
Jimmy knows geometry.
Right.
That makes sense to call me out and be like, there's no way he knows geometry. I think high-fiving and clapping, I think.
They're reasonable milestones.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
In fact, what is he not? He's 9 now. He just
9
turned 9 on the
months
7th.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Everyone's like, it goes quick. I'm like, y'all weren't kidding.
Nope.
Y'all weren't kidding. I brought him home in April. Kid's got teeth coming in everywhere now.
I've got a kid that's about to graduate, and I feel like
I just brought you home.
she should
from
be
the hospital.
5.
It's weird. It's weird, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy it. I enjoy seeing the development figuring things out. It's really cool to sit back and watch him play with it, play by himself.
Yeah.
I'll never watch it. That's his business. But watching him like play with toys and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's just cool.
Yeah.
To see him like
and figure it out. Like
Yeah.
I used to like watching them. We used to have that sorter with like triangle and star and a cylinder, and like you had to try and figure out how to get it to drop into the thing. Like to see them figure it out on their own.
He falls over. He wants to stand at all times.
Yeah.
He can't. But it pisses him off that he can't. And like she'll be hanging out with him, and like you hold him, he starts fussing.
Yeah.
You set him down by himself with his toys, he starts fussing. And I figure out like, oh, you want me to just hold you up to stand.
Yes.
And that's what he does.
Yeah.
He wants that, and then he calms down. And he's looking around, he's trying to touch. I'm like, bro, I'm not just gonna hold you up all day. You gotta figure it out. You gotta learn how to stand, son.
Do you have like a walker?
We got a little one that's like a camper that's also a walker.
Oh, that's awesome.
He just uses it like an ab roller.
Yeah.
He just goes, falls down.
Oh.
It's funny. He's figuring stuff out, and I'm here for it. Jake, have a baby. It's great.
Well, not yet.
Okay. Add to cart.
No, after the show. After the show, obviously. Not right here.
Yeah.
But when the show's over, go make a baby.
Okay.
You'll the only thing, like I said, sleep. That'll be the difficulty.
You can never stock up on sleep. I'm convinced. Like it's not like you can store it up and then
Be nice.
I know it would be.
It'd be real nice. All right, it's the 8:00 hour. It is Tuesday. So that means Rage Room, the room of rage, or room range. Rage, not range. What's pissing you off? What's got you angry? What's got you annoyed? What's been
Ooh, look at that new skin for the Rage Room.
What could you use to get off your chest? What we do, if you're new to the show in the Rage Room every Tuesday in the 8:00 hour, we blast Limp Bizkit. We allow people to call in at 330-450-9292. Text in at 330-269-9292. Or comment on the live video feeds on Facebook, YouTube, and X. And just get it off your chest. It could be something simple. It could be something huge. It could be family-related, work-related, traffic-related, personal-related, TV show. I don't know what pisses you off. Maybe you're pissed because Michigan is the national champion.
Yeah, it could be. Maybe you're an Ohio State fan and you're like, this is horse crap.
You had to watch Jim Harbaugh host the trophy and realize that Michigan is the national champion. Maybe that pisses you. I don't know.
Maybe it's headlights that shouldn't be legal, but they are. Shining in your eyes this morning before the sun came up, glaring off the road with all the rain.
Lots of things can cause you rage.
Yeah.
So this is your chance to get it off your chest. Say it with your chest. And you'll feel better. It's like a cleansing, if you will.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. Who said that? Comedian.
I have no idea. I've never
Kevin
heard
Hart.
that.
Say it with your chest. Talk about his uncle.
Okay.
Always
But what does that mean?
Like you mean it.
Oh, I see.
Say it with your chest.
Like puff your chest
Yeah.
out. Put some oomph into it.
Yes. Text message first, rage of the morning. My mother-in-law not listening. And the fact I have to drive semi to Erie today in this crap weather. Rage room. Mother-in-law's not listening.
I know. Please be careful though, because as a semi truck driver, it's going to get real windy later. Please just be careful.
As my mom would say and yelled at me and wouldn't let me go out one night back in my college days, high winds blow SUVs over.
Oh my gosh. Even to this day, as a grown woman who has been driving for over 25 years, I'm still like, when it gets windy, I'm like, is it going to topple over?
I'll
It never has.
That was one of the first times I laughed at my mother when she was telling me I couldn't take the car and go out.
That and being told that wet leaves were just as slick as ice. So now when I see like in the fall, wet leaves on the side of the road, I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to slide. I don't.
I can still see that conversation. I was in my mom and dad's room. My dad was like, they were in bed with the TV on, watch TV, and my mom's saying this. And I knew I was right because my dad was quiet. He wasn't like, listen to your mother. He was just like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, you know this is BS.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, so so if I drive down the road, there's a bunch of SUVs and trees. Is that what I'm going to see? Wind blows over SUVs. They just said it on the news. I was like, there's no way. Am I saying it's impossible? No, anything's possible.
Yeah.
But I don't think if I'd have went out that night, it's just nothing but Ford Explorers in everyone's yard.
Blowing across
just
the
everywhere,
highway.
like cows in the movie Twister, just flying by. Look, there goes an escape. I'm like, no, that wasn't happening.
I have one from Facebook. Rage Room. What about younger brothers who tell everyone that you're 10 years older than you really are on every birthday?
Well.
Can you guess who that was?
No, because I wouldn't hear from her. I wouldn't know. God knows she didn't call or text me to yell at me. Oh, man. Send in your rage, 330-450-9292. Call it in, text it in, 330-269-9292, or comment. Like my sister did on Facebook, YouTube, or X. What's got you raging this morning? It's Paul Russell, Lil Boo thing. It's Q92. Let's go around the room for our rage. I have rage. Quick story, talent, try to be brief. You've heard me talk about how much I love crispy, crunchy chicken, right?
Yes, I have. Nasty chicken.
It is the bomb diggity. I don't
Okay.
think they say that.
Right. No.
It's not stuff, I can tell you that.
Mm,
That's
okay.
no cap. A lot of riz in that chicken. A lot of riz in that chicken. So, driving home, being out Saturday, we decided, like, I'm going to get, there's one in Girard. On the way home, I'm going to stop and get crispy, crunchy chicken. I buy it all the time. Big sign on the freeway for it. I was so excited. I haven't had a chance to get it. And Jamie was like, get it, let's go. You
Treat
wanted
yourself.
You wanted that for a long time. We had a great day together. We were in a great mood. I get it. You wanted that forever. You haven't got it. But I will get it. So, I'm telling you, I'm so excited to get crispy, crunchy chicken. I'm like, this is going to be fantastic. I pull in. There's the sign. It's the same sign I've seen at all the other crispy, crunchy chickens. It's way up high. It's right there on the building. It says crispy, crunchy chicken. I'm like, oh my God, let's go. Give me an 8-piece in your JoJo fries, and I'll be gone. I walk in, right? Looks just like every other crispy, crunchy chicken. Ask me what went wrong.
It was closed.
Oh, no, it was open.
Okay.
Ish.
Understaffed?
Yeah.
Roast chicken?
No. Listen to this. At that crispy, crunchy chicken, the one I pulled into and decided to go to, they don't actually sell pieces of chicken, only chicken fingers. I was already like scared. Like getting the menu like it was going to change before my eyes. Like, come on. And I asked, I go, do you not have pieces of chicken at this crispy, crunchy chicken? And the girl was like, no, we don't.
And she wrecked your day and she had no idea.
And then I saw like they had chicken fingers and they had breaded chicken wings. I did my whole sigh there. I guess I'll have breaded chicken wings. Well, sir, that's going to take like 10, 15 minutes. We don't have any ready right now. So I ordered, I'll take your 10-piece chicken tender. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
And the guy comes out from the back. Yeah, I don't know why she told you we had 10. We don't really have 10 right now. You're going to have to wait for
Oh, my Lord.
chicken tenders too. So you don't have, in my head, I'm like, so first you don't have chicken at crispy crunchy chicken.
Right.
Second, what you do have is wings and chicken tenders. But third,
But not really.
but none of them are prepared to sell. Nothing is cooked.
You end up getting chicken or leaving?
I got chicken tenders. I took them home, and they were actually delicious.
Q92.
Our Tuesday morning mix could slow the morning rush hour down, becoming all rain by mid-morning. It's going to be windy all day long. Some of the rain could be heavy at times. Our high 49 degrees. Overnight scattered rain changing back to snow. Still windy, a low near 33. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
.com, and you can watch the show on Facebook, YouTube, and X.
Good morning, everybody. It is 8:24, about 6 minutes away from a look at sports. We, of course, are in the Rage Room because it is Tuesday. It's the 8 o'clock hour. Real quick, someone says, I'm not raging or anything, but I want to wish Gavin Gonzalez a happy 11th birthday. Have a good day, son. I love you to the moon and back. I love Mama.
Oh, I love that. Gavin, I hope you have an awesome birthday. I hope he's still in the car and you got to hear his shout out.
I hope you get cake.
I hope you get lots of cake.
Marble.
No, ice cream cake.
Oh, that's fine. As long as it has the crunch part in it.
Yeah, it's got to have the fudgy, crunchy part.
You like ice cream cakes, Jake?
Yes.
All right.
All right.
I was waiting for you back. Yeah, I don't know.
You know what? Then that's
I don't
the
know
one
if I
thing.
like ice cream
When
cake.
on our birthdays, I know I could bring something like that. And we would actually all eat it.
Everyone loves it. You know a sad thing with her gluten allergy? She cannot have that crunch thing.
Oh, that sucks. But she can have the ice cream on the other side and the whipped cream icing.
No, not they're contaminated. No. If they've touched, no.
Gosh.
She gets sick. Like,
Yeah.
sick. It's
No, I know.
ridiculous. You think like I used to be like, oh come on, what's one bite? And then I'm like, oh, I've seen now.
Yeah.
What one bite can do to her. I'm like, Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
All because of flour?
Well, gluten. But yeah.
It has flour in it. She can't touch it.
Right.
It's just great. It sucks. I feel bad for anyone that has celiac or any kind of gluten allergy. A lot of restaurants just still don't really have a.
They haven't jumped on that train. No.
They're trying to, but they don't really have an understanding. And I don't blame. I'm not ripping on waiters and waitresses because it's tough. How do you know the menu up?
Right.
But you run into a lot of waiters and waitresses that still don't even understand what it means if something's gluten free. Then you run into someone that does, and it's awesome, or a restaurant that does, and it's awesome. But it's rough out there. Although we found a really good place in I don't know if it's Austin Town, R46.
Okay.
She had 2 gluten-free dishes there, and it was some of the best food she's had.
That's awesome.
Yes, they have, because someone that works there has celiac.
Well, lock that in because then like for anniversaries or birthdays or whatever.
Oh no, and they have one of the best spaghetti sauces ever.
Oh, good. So you both are happy.
Well, it's a little spice in it, and I don't like spicy, but I like there's this tiny bite in their red sauce.
Obviously, you can't handle peppered beef jerky.
No, it's awful. It's like eating a fire.
Oh, no, it's not.
I feel like a dragon. Oh man. What is it? Rage Room, families that play favoritism, but then call the kettle black for other family members when they believe that they are also doing it for their own kids. Family favoritism. Sucks. I feel bad for my brother and sister.
You're on a roll today. You know
really
your sister's listening.
I really do. They know I'm the best one. If there's one shining star of the children, they know who it was. They know it wasn't them. To the guy that passed me as soon as the railroad crossing bar goes up, how can you assume I'm not also late for work and in a hurry, asshat? Hey, listen, I'm for name calling as long as I can say it on the radio.
I wish I could be like, you know how they do the NFL mic'd up? I am like the worst. I need one of those for on days when I'm running late or someone's driving stupid, like close to me. My kids make fun of me all the time.
Asshat does not get used enough.
Your sister said I need to take your booze away.
Booze. The Zoa. Rage Room, this country not having a law for maternity leave and having to go back to work too soon because you can't afford not to. Give it the times, USA. Rage Room.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, it's the hardest thing to go back to work and leave your baby the first time.
It's not easy.
Especially when you're not ready yet. You know what I mean? Like when you're not physically healed completely or, you're like lactating. And I only say that because it's a thing. Like, even if you're not breastfeeding, like you leak for a while.
Yeah. Well, the older you get, yeah. We're like old faucets when we get older. You know what I mean?
I'm talking about new moms.
I know. I'm talking about wieners. There's that old saying, you can wiggle, you can jiggle, you can do a little dance. The last 3 drops end up in your pants.
Yeah, that's gross.
You ever hear that, Jake?
Only from you.
Oh, well, there you go, dude.
But you have said it before.
Well, take it with you and use it in life.
Oh, I have already.
Have you done it?
Oh,
Yeah. And I repeat it to other people, and then everybody else knows what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Like, well,
because they've already all heard it. They're like,
No.
yeah. Oh, they haven't?
They haven't heard it.
Oh. I see. I've heard it.
Just trying to make the world a better place.
Yeah.
It is the Rage Room. It is open. Call us with your rage, 330-450-9292. Text us with your rage, 330-269-9292. Or comment on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Let us know. Sports coming up right after Outcast, The Way You Move. It's Q92. Oh my God! You just triggered my memory.
Oh, you're welcome.
I don't have time right now.
Oh.
Yeah, do I?
Come on.
I got like 3 minutes to
Talk
tell this
fast.
incredible story.
Oh, well.
Maybe not incredible to everybody else. I take that back. possible. No, I had a dream, and I poop you not. I had a dream that I talked NSYNC into a one night only reunion. Like, I had a dream.
That was your dream.
Literally. Yes. Last night I dreamt, and I'm not making this up. You said that, and it just triggered my memory. That's so crazy that happened. But I had a dream that I was in some group of hotels with NSYNC, and Justin, the other guys there, and then Justin happened to be there, and I literally just got them all in a room.
You're like, listen, guys.
Well, I was mainly directing my comments at Justin, because I feel like the other four are like ready to go.
Well, yeah.
I was like, look,
they've had their bags packed for a while.
And it was like, it happened that night. I was like, let's just go out there and have fun. One night, no one has to commit to anything.
And they were like, all right.
No one has to like, and they did.
Wow.
And they did.
Look how much influence you have in your dreams.
I just sold it to Justin. Like, listen, not even worry about a tour. No press. Let's just go out here. I don't know if we were Coachella. I don't know where we were.
It doesn't matter. They did it.
Lilith Fair. I don't know where we were.
Right.
But I was like, let's just forget. There's nothing above tonight.
Right.
But let's just go out there and have a good time. There's no reason we can't have one show. And they were like, yeah. And that's how they talk. And then they went out there and they
Your
did
dream.
it. Yeah. Probably a terrible story, but I told it anyway. I got NSYNC back together in my dream.
I wish I had good dreams like that. I don't have very many dreams.
Wasn't listening to NSYNC yesterday. Wasn't talking about NSYNC yesterday. Didn't watch a show. Like, nothing would have put that in my head.
Isn't that weird sometimes, like why things come to you in dreams, though?
Sometimes I get it because you watch them. You're watching a show, listen to music.
I think you really care about this reunion more than you let on. That's probably why.
I think I've been very open about the reunion.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, you really are holding it in there. And
Yeah. In my dream, in a hotel room, I talked them into getting back together.
Good for you, man.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Last night in college football, Michigan beat Washington by a score of 34-13 to give Jim Harbaugh and the Wolverines college football's national championship. In other college football news, Ohio State added some star power in the run game yesterday with Ole Miss transfer running back Quinshawn Judkins, who announced his commitments to the Buckeye. And in NFL news, the Washington Commanders have requested to interview Browns assistant general manager Glenn Cook for their general manager position. That's a look at sports right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. ticket just for that, huh? Anyway, real quick, this is not anything I want to dwell on. I've just been laughing at this on the internet. We all know Ric Flair, right?
Ric Flair, woo!
I say Ric Flair, woo! Everyone goes, woo!
Yep.
Jake, do we woo?
Woo!
Do you know Ric Flair?
No.
Fair enough.
Of course.
Fair enough. Well, he has his own wings now.
His own wigs?
Wings.
Oh, wings. I was like,
He has his own wings now, okay?
yeah.
Hold on, I got it. They pulled it up somewhere and I got it. Okay. You know what they're called? 8:35 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Still to come this hour, the Q to call. Give away tickets to see Third Eye Blind and Yellow Card to Blossom Friday, July 5th. Concert ticket giveaway this morning. Be listening for that. Still, though, the Rage Room. We're still letting people rage. Jake told us he has rage today.
Yeah, he actually said it proudly. He's like, I have rage today.
I do.
Show yourself.
I encourage you to
I'm-
speak up, Jake. At any time, at any topic.
There he is.
Hi.
Hi.
So,
Hello there.
everybody knows, well, not everybody, but you all know that I only care about two bands in this world that follow. AJR
Yep.
and
Boingo Boingo.
yes, Bowling for Soup.
Oh,
And
okay.
Bowling for Soup announced a tour for 2024.
Yep, I saw that.
And they made a promo video on Instagram saying, "Oh, check us out. Come to our tour. We're coming to a city near you, blah, blah, blah." Do you want to know where they're going? United Kingdom, Ireland, and Canada, and Florida.
So the only places in America they're touring is Florida?
Yeah. And it's like a Wednesday show. I can't wait for that short commute to Florida or United Kingdom.
What about Canada? That'd be closer.
I guess it would be.
Unless it's like
But I don't have
Alberta
a-
or
yeah,
you
but
don't have a passport?
No.
But when is it? You might have time to get a passport.
No, it's like next month.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
It's the end of this month or next month. So
Aw.
unless they announce more dates in the States, I guess we won't be seeing Bowling for Soup.
I'm sorry. That
That's
sucks.
a bunch of bowling for poop right there.
It is.
Jesus.
What are you doing right now exactly? You look like I don't even know what. You you have a second to pop over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. You
Enjoying
look
myself.
so weird. You look like you're getting ready to go like scuba diving, like a wetsuit.
Oh, how cool would that be?
Look at it, doesn't it? Like you know how they put the hood up?
Yeah,
and
it
then
does look like a wetsuit.
We're looking for the Titanic. We'll be back.
That or what's that one where they would drop them? Oh, what is Cuba Gooding Jr. was in it? He was he
Oh,
went
that was
down.
a great movie.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And they would like put
Men-
the big helmet
Men of
on.
Honor? Men of Honor?
Maybe.
Medal of Honor? Something honor. Rage Room. When the weather's crappy like it is now and people are out driving with no headlights on, Rage Room. Just give me something to break. Yeah. That
Or-
could annoy you.
Or before the sun comes up, they have really bright, should not be street legal headlights.
How's this for serendipitous? My scuba instructor in Oklahoma is the father of the lead singer of Bowling for Soup.
Wait, who said that?
A texter.
Can we get them on the show so they can apologize to Jake?
Great group of guys. Wow, we have it. Look at that. 6 separations of Bowling for Soup.
Jake is like absolutely obsessed. So
Which one do you like? Is it AJR is 1 overall, right?
Yeah, I just want to see Bowling for Soup once. Like, I just would like to see them in the show
Well,
once, and
yeah.
It's a lot of people.
they don't tour much anymore because they are older. And
Wow.
No, I get it.
Scuba instructor in Oklahoma. There's scuba instructors in Oklahoma. I'm stuck on that line. Like they scuba dive in Oklahoma. They're just like lakes.
I don't know. I don't know. That is a question I cannot answer for you.
I think
do
scuba.
not
I think
know.
like Caribbean, the beach. You know what I mean? And I'm sure there is.
I get it. I don't know. I wish I had an answer for you. The headlight rage was definitely me. Thanks for the reminder. Oh, you didn't have your headlights on.
Sorry, yeah.
You were the source of someone's rage. What are you doing? I saw Bowling for Soup in the 6th grade. There you go, Jake.
Sorry, they got to see him, not you. I'm so sorry. I feel bad.
it's all right.
You've
We've
seen
had him
AJR, though,
here.
right?
I know.
You've seen AJR,
Oh,
though,
yeah.
right?
Yes, yeah,
Oh.
once, yeah,
So you've seen one of your favorite bands.
yeah,
of all.
yeah.
Obviously, Lauren's seen her favorite musician of all time. Both of them. You've seen Taylor and New Kids.
Yeah.
you've seen your top. Shinedown, Bon Jovi. I've seen them both.
I still would like to see Madonna. I might do that whole thing because it got rescheduled.
I can honestly say I was lucky enough to see an NSYNC concert.
Yeah. I'd like to see Backstreet.
I saw the No Strings Attached tour. Do you know who opened? I think I told you. Do you know who opened for NSYNC? Pink.
Wow.
When she was hip hop Pink.
Okay.
But yeah, she opened. It was NSYNC right after Pink. How about that, everybody? I have heard Bowling for Soup on Pandora. LOL. Yeah, you can hear them on anything.
I think you were trying to be funny, not technical.
What's the joke?
That they've never mind.
Well, explain the joke.
That they've gotten to hear them before. They were just kind of being tongue in cheek. Like I hear them all the time on Pandora. You can do the same thing. It's not the same as a live concert.
No. But there might be a concert on YouTube. You can watch it there. I've watched Shinedown concerts in HD quality on YouTube.
Yeah, I've watched concerts like that too, and then I just turn the music up really loud and pretend I'm there.
I cast it to my TV with my sound bar.
Oh yeah.
I blast the hell out of it. Well, you're like, man, Huey Lewis and the News are awesome.
I know.
It's like they're in the house.
Well, I do that like with Daryl's House. I love that show.
You would watch Daryl's
I love it. Andy Grammer was just on it. He's been
Those
here.
are the
We've
kind of
met
people
him.
that you're,
Yes.
Andy Grammer, Gavin DeGraw.
They were great.
Those are kind of, it's kind of a type that end up on that show.
I love Daryl's House.
Good Lord, Daryl's house. Rage Room, still
I'm on
time
his
to
side,
get
by
yours
the way.
out. On the Hall & Oates
It's all a note
lawsuit.
conflict. I'm on Daryl's side.
LOL, yes, there are lakes in Oklahoma. We dove in Lake Latonka.
Oh, okay. See, I just was uneducated. That's all. That's why I wondered.
Latonka. That sounds awesome.
That sounds like a really deep lake.
It does. Latonka. It also sounds dirty. Cue to call coming up. Deep listener.
Dirty?
Yeah. Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
Enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You both play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade and then freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
The hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
That's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts
shower.
and group showers? I mean, we had that for football,
The only time I ever
but that was
had-
after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but I wouldn't think cross country.
I know.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92. Heat waves right here on today's hit music. It's Q92. It is 8:45. Oh my God. It's time to give away tickets to a concert. What if I told you guys that we've got a pair of tickets, beat the box office tickets, might add, to see Third Eye Blind with Yellow Card at Blossom Music Center this Friday, July 5th. It's a Friday show. Those are the best concerts to go to. You could be there. You can win tickets before they even go on sale. All you got to do is be caller number 10 right now, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck. It is Q92.
Seriously, you guys listen. He gets so excited when he goes on vacation that he becomes like this child for the last couple of shows that he has to work because he knows what's ahead. So now he's dropping bombs and giving me all
That
these.
is the first one this week.
Do you know how many? What would you do?
First one this week. I play the song.
No, you didn't. You played it earlier in the week.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Oh, was that two?
Yeah, because Lauren didn't know what it was, and I had to tell her.
You know what?
I
Fair
didn't
point.
remember.
You know what? I accept that.
But
it was two farts.
He also likes to play this game. What would you do if? And he gives me this scenario that is so ridiculous that it worries me a little
Jake
how he
enjoys
thinks him up.
Jake likes the game.
I do.
Jake, do you enjoy the game?
I do very much.
But you never ask him what he would
Jake loves the
do.
game because it's not funny. It's funny to ask you.
Lord.
You're like, what? What?
No,
Why
I was
would-
saying,
who?
how do you even think of these things? I just don't. It concerns me a little bit that this is your thought process.
I like to give you life scenarios.
Yeah.
If any of them happen now while you're here, you'll be prepared. You're welcome. I'm preparing you for the real world. Anything can happen, especially on Halloween. Remember that. Write that down.
Okay.
Random.
Real quick before you go into random news.
I'm sorry.
Amy's in our live stream on Facebook. You can go over. She gave you the link to the guy that does the Hills food truck.
All right.
So thank you, Amy.
Jake, you should work with that guy.
Okay.
Imagine
Hills
an event
and
with your
inflatables?
inflatables and Hills snacks. You can cut him in, do like an 80-20 deal with him.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
Well, why wouldn't the Hills guy have to do the same thing?
Trying to
Or
help
why don't
Jake
they
out.
just keep their profits?
Help Jake out. Got a great deal for you, Hills guy. Hills
Kind of
truck guy.
seems like maybe Jake's product's a little more expensive than a Hills hot
What
dog.
do you think about this? 80-20 profit split, huh? Huh?
Ugh.
I'll let you go down the slide as many times as you want for free.
With a hot dog. We usually don't let food on the.
Sir, you've got a deal. Let's go. Just saying. Do you think you'll ever introduce concessions?
Like real concessions like that?
Yeah.
No.
On a small level, like a hot dog roller?
Maybe. Well, I already have cotton candy
and
popcorn
it's
and snow
amazing.
cone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have those that you can rent out, but
Like a hot dog edition. Oh, go get a roller.
I've thought about that. But how many birthday parties have you been to when they had a hot dog roller? Like, I don't know how well it would do.
I mean, I've been to a handful, but
Yeah, I don't think
Okay,
it's
then
unheard of.
yeah. And then I'll get one.
How many birthday parties
I
did
have
you
it.
have cake?
hot dogs, hot dogs. That's for
The hell
barbecue.
wants a
No, I
hot
just
dog in the
haven't seen
summer?
it.
No, I don't know. I don't think it's that outlandish. If I said quiche, okay, I
Do you
can
know what
understand
they
that.
served at Brandon's 5th birthday party?
Cheap asses had hot dogs in the
Hot
summer.
dogs.
Like, where's the quiche? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. JJ inflatables and quiche. You know what? Something so random like that might work.
It might be kitschy.
You know what? JJ's inflatables and frog legs.
Oh, what?
My grandma used to make frog legs.
I know, but you wouldn't eat them when they brought them here.
You don't know. You have to test it in the market and see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Frog legs and quiche. And don't forget cotton candy. And you're good to go.
Oh,
Jake, do you ever play golf?
One time in my whole life.
enjoy it?
Like not mini golf, like golf.
Golf. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the best time. I would go again just to drive the golf cart around, but
Isn't that the best?
yeah.
How about darts? You play darts?
We used to it in the basement when we were kids, but I haven't played darts in a minute.
Okay. Did you play any sports in high school?
I ran cross country 8th grade in the freshman year, and then I quit.
Why'd you quit?
I just didn't like running, and I also didn't like the booty shorts and the
booty shorts.
18 people showering at the same time in camp. It was a very
Jake's like, I'm out.
What the hell camp
This
were
is
you
way
at?
Too much.
that's what
Jake,
happens
what
at cross
camp
country.
were you at?
That's what happens at the Jackson cross country camp. Ask anybody.
I don't want to. Wait.
Booty shorts and shower.
Booty
Community
shorts
shower.
and group showers? I mean, we had that for football,
The only time I ever
but that
had
was after we played a football game. Everybody was dirty, muddy. They didn't have like individual like showers.
Wait, you guys all went in one big shower room?
Yeah.
Naked?
No, in scuba gear. Yeah, yes, naked. It was a shower.
Do you have that weird kid that had wandering eyes?
No, I got kicked out. Text message. Sounds like fun, Jake. Wait a minute now. I apparently I'm in the same club as Jake, but wouldn't think cross country.
I know.
Well, it's like a competition. They want to see how many people can fit in the same shower together.
Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Forecast for Mark Johnson coming up on Q92. That's where we calling from this morning.
Canton, Ohio.
All right, Chris, congratulations. You're calling number 10. You're the winner.
Heck yeah.
Congratulations, Chris. You just scored yourself Beat the Box Office tickets to see Third Eye Blind with special guest Yellow Card happening at Blossom Music Center Friday, July 5th. Are you so pumped? I mean, you totally got through. This is yours, man.
Yes.
Well, congratulations, Chris. Tell everybody your favorite station that made you a winner.
Q92.
Oh, man.
Super pumped.
You real excited?
Yes.
Oh, he was, though. He was so nice on the phone. Sorry, Chris. I just almost started laughing during the call.
You've been drinking, sir?
Yes. Yes.
I'm like all excited. Yes.
You excited?
Yes. Yes.
You guys, I just looked over at Christian,
Fun
too.
with audio.
Yes.
He was sending these snaps to his brother. I did not know this. And I look over and Christian's looking my direction going, making like the kissy face, like a duck face, a weird thing with your mouth. I'm like, what are you doing?
Is it weird?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, it is.
It is.
It is. But was it fun?
Yes.
Did Michigan win last night?
Yes.
All right. Thank you. Oh, man. Good job on the Rage Room, everybody, today. Appreciative of the text. Some good ones out there.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully we feel better. We got some things off our chests. And that's a good thing. Not a bad thing. Like it's therapy, really.
It
Think
is.
about it. We do so much for your guys' well-being
Mental
and
health.
mental health. You think
Yeah.
about the Rage Room, and then we end the week with Free Advice Friday. I mean, we pretty much do all we can to like keep you guys in a good state of mind,
Headspace.
good headspace, if
Yeah.
you will. I mean,
We're kind of like Q92 counselors, if you will.
yeah. I mean, you said it, not me, but I'm certainly not going to disagree with you. I feel like we get the job done. All right, we get the job done. I come with the 9 o'clock hour. More of this banter, and plus odd stories. We'll do some odd stories for you coming up in the 9 o'clock hour.
And please
as
just
well.
go see how ridiculous Christian looks right now. I don't know why.
Who's the one that says it's always cold in here?
It is. That's why I said, are you cold this morning? You didn't answer me, but I can only venture to say that the answer is yes. See, with that face again. He's got his hood up. I don't know.
A
You
man
remind
can't
me
have
of,
his hood up on his hoodie.
yes, but
That's so weird.
I've never seen you do it. You look like a scuba diver or something.
Well, good.
Or
That was.
I'll tell you what I really think you look like off air.
You know what, I'm gonna get more mean Taylor Swift memes and post them.
Go right ahead.
It does look like she's farting in microphones in most of her
It's
pictures.
just her arched back, like with her hand back.
But I'm really pissed that only 21 of you shared that meme. That should have
It's
been a much.
because it's old, Christian.
It's still funny, and no one ever posted on our station's Facebook because you wouldn't dare.
No, I love
I know.
Taylor.
I love her too, but It looks like she's farting in microphones.
Whatever. You do not love her. I do not see you bumping in the Jeep on your way home to Youngstown listening to Taylor Swift.
I don't love her, but I have no problem with her. No ill will. Jake, your thoughts on Taylor Swift?
I don't have a problem with her. I think she's kind of bigger than she should be, but
Whoa! Yeah!
Yes!
I don't know.
Yes! 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 Yes!
What else I've learned? Young kids don't love her that much.
What?
High school kids are not. They think she's like overplayed and like they're over it.
I don't know. My daughter had a dance over the weekend, and they posted a picture from it. And the minute that Taylor Swift's song came on, Baby Just Say Yeah. What's that? Romeo and Juliet. Oh my God, what's the actual name of the song? Anyhow, it came on, and everybody, even the guys were like, "Yeah!" And they went out and danced to it.
Well, listen, everyone dances to Living on a Prayer. That doesn't mean they want to see Bon Jovi.
That's true. I'll give you that.
Especially now.
Yeah.
I hope he gets this. I don't know how you fix your vocal. I don't know how you fix that.
You don't. I mean, like, you damage them to a point. You just can't get back from that.
That stinks. Someone said Love Story, it's called.
Love Story, yeah. Duh.
Oh, yeah. Baby, please say yes. Classic. Vintage Taylor, you could even say.
Oh, yeah. Very vintage.
Yeah. Very much so. 9 o'clock hours coming up next. It's a Q92 Morning Show. Since we gave away some tickets to see Third Eye Blind, here's Semi-Charmed Kind of Life right here on Q92.
There's white noise, there's gray noise, there's, all kinds. Like, we have a sound machine. We get it from Amazon. Our kids have ones even now in their own room. My daughter always falls asleep to the ocean.
I have found a 12-hour YouTube of summer crickets and frogs. Ooh. It is fantastic. And the screen gets dark. That's what happened at the baby video on YouTube I watched. The screen got dark.
Very nice.
It was a very dim screen. Like, you could, honestly, it was barely enough light to, see what you're doing around the bedroom.
That's nice.
You know, a lot of you adults using those as well, huh? Or for your children. See, I was usually a TV just on guy. Put on a movie. I got made fun of because I like to fall asleep. I used to. I'm not allowed now. I like to fall asleep to horror movies.
That's like me falling asleep to Cops. Tony can't wrap his mind around it. He's like, I'll walk in the bedroom and you'll be sound asleep. And you'll hear the cops and they'll be like, get down on the ground. It's like, how do you fall asleep to that? I'm like, I don't know.
It's like, who falls asleep to Saving Private Ryan?
Exactly. And they're all like,
I do.
Yeah.
I put on a lot of war movies. I'll put on documentaries of World War II to fall asleep.
Right.
I'm not allowed to watch them no more.
No.
She's a light sleeper.
She
claims that I'm deaf and take the TV too high.
Yeah.
And when you hear explosions and you hear guns, and
yeah,
I can understand that might not, to the normal person, be ideal sleeping conditions to hear the sounds of war at night. So I guess this is funny. But anytime she's in another room or out of town or whatever, I'm like,
crank it.
Like, let's go, World War II, Doc. Good night. Well, it's like, and then Blitzkrieg started. All these explosions. And I'm just like, oh,
that's your white noise.
My white noise is war, apparently.
Yeah.
I know. Do you use anything now or you just go to sleep?
Yeah, we have a sound machine.
You actually both use it?
Yeah, it's in our room. We sleep in the same room.
Not all married people do.
I know, but we do.
Jake, what do you do?
I don't do anything.
Just silence?
Just silence.
Lights out?
Lights out, night.
Oh,
I don't know if I could do that.
No.
Even when I lived at home, I had a fan.
Like literally lights out, no TV, no.
Well, I'll watch my phone. I'll watch YouTube videos or TV on my phone for a little bit. Then I'll go to bed. But I don't keep anything on.
Oof.
The whole time.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
Oof.
Then every creak and every sound, I would be like, oh, what's that?
I don't know if I could do that. Wow. I would try that on a dare just to see if I could do it. If I can't sleep, I'm always put on a horror movie. Relaxes me, puts me right to sleep.
That's
War
the
movies,
thing.
horror movies, sound machines, nothing.
Cops. I'm telling you.
And nothing.
I'll be dozing off and I'll hear the, what you gon'? What you gon'? Let it roll.
I don't know if I could fall asleep to nothing.
Me either.
To dead silence, dead darkness. I don't know if I could.
Well, Tony likes to read, and I like to keep the TV on. So it's a constant battle. Like weekends, he's cool with me leaving the TV on. During the week, not so much. So then last night I was trying to watch the end of a Dance Moms episode, and he's like, I'm really getting tired of hearing these Dance Moms. Like, can we please turn
Isn't that where
the
Honey
TV
Boo
up?"
Boo came from?
Not Honey Boo Boo. JoJo Siwa.
Oh, yeah, she was the dancer.
Not Boo Boo.
What was that?
JoJo.
She was a child pageant girl.
Yes.
Fall asleep to the ID channel every night. At home, I have a fan on in pitch black, but if I go anywhere and stay at a hotel or a friend's house, I go to YouTube, put on white noise, or go to Spotify and put on an airplane sound.
They have apps too. Like I have one that sounds like a fan on my.
Yeah, that one Calm, the app.
Oh
Calm.
yeah, I have that. Well, for a while I had a
Is
paid
that a pay?
subscription.
You have to pay.
You get some things free. It's better to pay though.
I fall asleep to the sweet sounds of Judge Judy, someone says
There
on the
you
text
go.
line.
Justice.
See on YouTube. I just I now fall asleep to Bluey
Well,
because of my 2-year-old.
yeah.
That's fair. I use the small air filter system in my room. Does that make enough noise to fall asleep?
I mean, it really just has to be that low, something.
Yeah, no. Like I said, give me a war movie,
And me, cops.
and I'm going to be good to go. Saturday we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh,
and
that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards. And I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences
So like you DoorDash.
where I went, no, we
Okay.
tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive
Right.
somewhere. I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, you know I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome
Yeah,
American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so
Yeah.
good.
burger, fry, the grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the
I
waiter?
said
Because that doesn't
steak,
sound like you.
and he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. Let's not make a scene in the damn Mexican restaurant. I'm the picky eater.
Yeah, but she felt bad because she probably knew, like, he doesn't even like this to begin with, and that's what he got. Oh, God.
So I scrape off the cheese. Then I go to pick it up. And the whole GD thing just falls apart. It was so wrapped loosely, it just,
right.
It looked like a piece of bologna. The rice is orange. I was like, what the hell is orange rice?
Well, a lot of times they'll put, like, salsa or tomato paste. Like, that's how you make Mexican rice.
So that made me like, oh, here we go. This is just great. So I mustered it down somehow to say it didn't taste good, in my opinion, realizing that I don't like Mexican food and everyone else does. It was awful. Shut up and dance right here on today's hit music. It is Q92, and welcome to the 9 o'clock hour of your Tuesday morning. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Hope you guys are having a good start to your day. 330-450-9292 is our phone number. Our text line, 330-269-9292. Thank you guys so much for having us on your radio, streaming us at Q92radio.com. Or if you're watching us on Facebook, YouTube, or X, good morning to you. Glad to have you guys with us in any way that you're checking us out. You know, it's funny, I was made fun of for screwing around on Snapchat with the filters. And what has Lauren been doing for the last 15 minutes?
Not 15.
Putting
Probably
every filter
5.
on her face she could.
It's been a long time, and I haven't laughed that hard in a while.
At yourself, might I add.
You guys.
And then, Jake, was she not pretty much using the same filter over and over again?
Yeah, it looked like the same. You're making the same faces, and they all looked.
And she's like,
close.
look at this one. I'm like, that's the one you just showed us. No, look at this one. I'm like, that's the one you just showed us.
This is the winner. If you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or X.
She showed us that 7 times. She was like, look. I'm like, we see.
I literally can't stop laughing at it.
We see.
And then the close second was that one.
She's been having a great time.
I have. I mean,
She's having a really good time.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, sometimes those filters on Snapchat, they're still fun.
They are. It's been a long time since I did that. That was fun.
Feel like a kid again.
Yes.
It was amazing. So good morning to you guys. Like I said, this hour we got some odd news stories for you we'll share this morning. Or like I said, feel free to give us a call or a text. We got you here on this Tuesday morning. Gave away Third Eye Blind, beat the box office tickets already this morning. How cool is that? Congratulations again to Chris from Canton who won those tickets. He'll be going to see that show with Yellow Card, July 5th. That's a Friday. You gotta love a good Friday concert or Saturday concert. It's the best. Are you still laughing at your own filters?
Yes and no. When you said he's going to the concert with us for a second, I was like, oh, you know who he's taking. I don't know why. I just.
That's with Carlton. He's taking Carlton. Hope you guys got to work safe. I'm pretty sure we're all rain now at this point, I think.
Yeah.
A little dicey, especially for the early risers. It was starting to turn when Lauren and Jake were coming in now, and it looks like it's pretty much going to be heavy rain. Now we got to worry about the wind this afternoon.
Yep.
Reminding you guys again, because I'm looking out for you. Charge your tablets. Charge your cell phone. If you're somewhere where maybe these winds knock some power out and your phone's dead and your tablet, you're going to be bored as hell.
You know what is odd is my husband and I were just talking about this when we heard that the wind was going to kick up. We used to be with one power company, like before we bought our house. We lost power literally all of the time. Like one big gust, lights out. Like that's all it took. Yeah, done. We'd be done. We'd be sitting in the dark.
Jake, pretend you're the wind.
Oh, look, power went out. I don't know what.
That was performance art right there. That was Shakespearean. We should take that on the road.
What was that? Psst.
Yeah, Jake, you were just doing, psst. You were just whispering. I said, be the wind. I have a secret.
But like when we moved, we switched power companies. We never lose power. Ever. I shouldn't say that. We lost it right before Christmas last year, and we were out almost all day.
When I lived in Alliance, I actually would lose my power a lot.
No, like legit. Like, how does this even
And
happen? I want to see
sometimes-
if you. Who did you have?
I'm not bashing them. I had Ohio Edison.
Oh, see, we have Ohio Edison now. We used to have AT.
I have Ohio Edison now still.
Yeah.
My place now, knock on wood, God, don't jinx us. When a lot of places around us go out, power, we don't.
Ooh.
Knocking on wood for that.
You're on like a secret.
I don't know,
grid.
but like we've been very lucky. Very lucky. My mom's goes out all the time.
Do you have well water?
No.
See, we do. So when we lose power, we don't have water at all.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, because then the pump can't pump it up from the well.
No, I understand.
Yeah. Just in case you didn't.
You see,
know how
Christian, what
that
happens is. Oh, all right. Finally, I had the answer. So just know 30 to maybe 50 mile. My God, 50 mile an hour winds today. Could knock out some power in places. Just be prepared. Maybe you got a fireplace. Make sure you got some wood in case, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Heat goes out.
Yeah. We got some kerosene.
Kerosene, some blankets, maybe a heated blankets.
Well, if you don't have power.
Oh, yeah, forget that. Go with the fire. You know, don't forget to use your lights if the power's out. Yeah, no. So just be aware that wind's going to be kicking up here if it hasn't started already.
Yeah. We're supposed to get close to 50 mile per hour gusts. So
that blows.
They say, how does it blow, Jake?
God. Psst. The whispering wind of Jake.
There, that was his wind.
A little more windy.
It was more of a howl. Yeah, that was like his wind is howling.
Jake, do the wind. Ah! Like, no, that's not wind. Oh, man. It's Tyler right now in water. It's 9:13. It's Q92.
Q92.
Our Tuesday morning mix could slow the morning rush hour down, becoming all rain by mid-morning. It's going to be windy all day long. Some of the rain could be heavy at times. Our high 49 degrees. Overnight scattered rain changing back to snow. Still windy, a low near 33. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Just joining us, we were talking last hour, middle of last hour, about my daughter sets like 5 alarms to go off from 6 a.m. to like 6:50. She wakes up, sets the next one, tries to go back to sleep. Sets the next one, goes back to sleep, et cetera, et cetera.
This continues for an hour.
I found that idiotic. Not her, it.
The process.
The process. We had a big discussion last night. She said, I just don't get it.
You don't?
I'm an old head or whatever, but I don't get it.
Is that what she called you?
No, that's what I call myself. So I'm like, why would you not just sleep that 50 minutes of full sleep? That's an hour of sleep.
Yeah.
You don't get it. You don't get it. And that's not her voice, but that's what I'll use from now on. You don't get it. You don't get it. Lauren just sets a normal alarm. You have one backup, oh crap alarm.
Yeah, but it's like 30 minutes later. It's not.
I set an alarm. I have one snooze that's like 5 minutes after that. I have my alarm the loudest volume, the most annoying noise you can have. Jake is also a little bit of a multi-alarm guy now. Are you still that way now, Jake?
No, I'll say like one or two.
One or two, and you're good to go. Yeah. So we had a couple phone calls. A lady called in her 30s. She said, I'm in my 30s, and I do the same thing.
Yeah.
She sets like multiple alarms. And one of the reasons my not daughter said she does this is because she won't wake up as angry.
Yeah, she's gently waking herself up. I think it's the healthiest, wisest use of time? No. But I understand her logic and that,
A lot of you, we had 2 phone calls, and we had a lady who said she's a psych major, and studies have shown that actually is worse, and you get less sleep, and you'll be more tired and more irritable.
Yeah.
And that checks out with the not daughter. Now that I think about it.
Yeah.
So, a lot of you text. Let's read some of them. See what you guys do. Mine goes off every 5 minutes from 6:20 to 6:40.
Every how many minutes?
5 minutes. So you could have slept that 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I do that system too. It gradually wakes you up, and when it's finally ready for you to get up, I don't feel as groggy.
See, it works for some
Nuts.
people.
I'm 38. I set my alarms just like her, crying, laughing emoji. I'm a mom of 3 kids, ages 15, 11, and 8. I'm 33, and I do that sometimes. She sent in a screenshot. She has an alarm at 5:30, 6, 6:15, and 6:30. You guys, you could be sleeping.
Angela on Facebook says, I have one alarm only. I can barely stand to hear it once, much less it going off multiple times.
Absolutely. I have 5 alarms set 6 minutes apart. The last alarm having a total different sound. My God, a lot of these people do this. The not daughter's correct. You gradually waking up a little bit more with each alarm.
You better tell her to go back and watch this segment on YouTube so she can hear how many listeners have her back.
Right here on today's hit music, it is Q92. Good morning, everybody. 9:26. Let's go over some odd, interesting stories going around the interwebs this morning. The lottery ones always catch my attention. Man of Virginia, New Year's millionaire raffle. You win it for the second time.
Second time.
A Virginia man won $100,000 in the state lottery's Virginia New Year's millionaire raffle 12 years after he won a $25,000 prize in the same raffle. Nathan Dean bought his raffle ticket at the Food Lion in Lauderdale Drive in Henrico, and he won a $100,000 second-tier prize on January 1st, Virginia's New Year millionaire raffle. He said his previous win of a second-tier prize was in the amount of $25,000 in 2012. I'm lucky if I get free tickets.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I think some people are just like lucky.
You win 12 years ago, 25 grand, which was worth more back then. I know that sounds weird to say, but 25 grand got you farther last 12 years ago. And now he wins 100 grand in the same raffle.
Good for him, man.
What are the odds? It's funny. What are the odds? We're talking about lottery and numbers, but what are the odds of that?
I know.
To win 2.
It was meant to be.
I think once I won $10. I don't think I've won. Nope, I won $100 once.
So did I on a scratch-off ticket.
That was my ceiling. $100 is my ceiling. Yours
Yeah.
is $100?
$100.
Jake, your lottery scratch-off ceiling?
50.
He's won $50. Okay.
$50.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know how you love and covet your precious iPhone, but did you see the iPhone that survived the 16,000-foot fall from the Alaska Airlines 737 MAX jet?
Did you see that video?
Yes, it's crazy.
How did someone not get sucked out?
I don't know, because what was that movie where someone did? Do you remember that? Where the plane started to come apart?
There's a couple movies.
Was it Alive?
That happened in Alive, yeah.
Yeah. Well, one interesting detail emerged from the fuselage panel incident aboard that Alaska Airlines flight 1282, which is now, by the way, grounded like 9 of the planes because they're under inspection through the FAA, which rightfully so.
Did you hear what happened?
Bolts. Like it was in my news this morning.
Loose bolts.
Yes, I know. Sudden decompression. Hello. We know that's not good at 16,000 feet. an Apple iPhone fell from the Boeing company 737 MAX 9 jet, remained fully functional after the fall. The phone was discovered by a user named Jonathan Bates on the roadside in Portland, Oregon. It was unlocked with hours of battery life left on it still. He shared the find on X, mentioning an email from Alaska Airlines about a baggage claim based on photos he had taken. The phone was in airplane mode, as mentioned on a TikTok video by Bates, who noted its surprisingly pristine condition under a bush, without any scratches and without a screen lock. Come on. The NTSB confirmed the discovery of the phone on a road and another in a yard during a briefing on Sunday. Both devices have been turned in by the people who found them, and they'll be sent back to their owners.
Apple, I'm like, hey, our phones are sturdy.
I know, but you are saying the battery life, because you switch it to battery saving mode at 80%. This dude's phone not only fell out of a plane and survived 16,000 feet, but stayed intact with battery life. Of course, it was in airplane mode, which I think kind of like reduces kind of like battery.
Any
saves.
phone that can survive 16,000 foot drop, I'm okay with.
Yeah.
Well done, Apple. That's some good manufacturing right there.
Mm-hmm.
That is fantastic. A woman discovering her boyfriend's been cheating on her. She learned about the affair from his parent.
His what?
Parrot.
Okay, that's what I thought you said.
25-year-old explained how her boyfriend's parrot named Percy was repeatedly saying another woman's name and shrieking about love. While she doesn't know whether to trust the parrot wholeheartedly, she got a gut feeling about the situation after seeing her boyfriend's reaction to his pet's outburst. Taking to Reddit, she said, it's on Reddit, throughout the night, Percy kept shrieking about him loving another woman named Jess.
Uh-oh.
And that's not my name. I asked my boyfriend what the bird was talking about. He just laughed it off, calling it crazy and a funny bird.
I bet he did.
However, as the night went on, I noticed my boyfriend nervously checking his phone and always leaving it face down, which he never does. In fact, he used to let me use it occasionally, but now he doesn't. Wanting answers. Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah. I could tell you from past experience, when you accuse someone of possibly being unfaithful and their initial reaction is you're crazy, you're nuts.
Usually you're not.
They're probably cheating.
Right. I agree. I have a question. How would you feel about going into a park if when you entered the park, there was literally a big sign that says, do not let the moose lick your car?
I wouldn't care if a moose licked my car.
Okay, well, Canadian park officials care. They're advising drivers against stopping on highways to indulge some of the moose in their salt-licking habits. Tracy McKay, spokesperson for Parks Canada, highlighted the concern for allowing moose to lick road salt off of vehicles is diminishing their natural fear of roads and vehicles. She emphasized the unfortunate consequence, stating, unfortunately, this kind of puts the moose at risk for being injured or killed if they get hit by a vehicle, and also could put you at risk because they're not small animals. You hit a moose, I would imagine it's kind of like a deer, could really do some damage. So, they said back in 2020, the park took proactive measures by installing electronic road signs with a straightforward message that they have since resurrected. Do not let the moose lick your car. You're going to Canada.
I thought it was going to be like they would get sick or something.
No. I didn't know that moose, it makes sense. Horses like to lick salt, so.
They do.
Yeah.
What's your sign?
Gemini.
I have a list of your worst qualities by your sign.
Ooh, do tell.
Yours is gossiping.
Bam! Did you just hear that nail get hit on the head?
Jake, what are you?
Cancer.
Cancer, you are needy.
I could see that.
Yeah.
I'm a Leo. It says I'm oversensitive.
Oh my gosh. Who came up with this list? This is the first time that I've thought something was so accurate.
Women's Health.
See? Us ladies know what's up.
Women's Health came up with that one. So there's another one for you guys. And also, apparently, it says the best time to exercise.
Yeah.
Take your walk or do your workout in the AM or early afternoon when your body and mind are still fresh. People who work out when they're mentally fatigued tend to run out of steam 15% faster than when they're at their sharpest. So you leave work and your office has you pissed off or whatever.
Yeah.
You run out of steam quicker. You go in the morning, early afternoon. If you do afternoon shift, you're still fresh. Your body's fresh. Nothing's pissed you off yet. You might push it. You might push it to the limit. You might.
Right.
There you go, folks. There's some interesting stuff for you to take with you.
Now I need to search and see what everybody around here, what their sign is, to see if this accuracy continues.
It looks like it checks out so far.
All right.
I am a bitch. It's Dua Lipa, Houdini. It's Q92. I got to say, nothing like that. I'm trying to think of the worst thing ever happened to me in a hotel. I don't think I have a worst thing, but I did have a room I stayed in that had bullet holes in it in Albany, New York.
Are you serious?
Yep. When I did radio for Arena Football, we stayed in, we didn't always, it was like Arena Football. So we didn't always, stay in the Hilton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes we stayed wherever the home team would put us up. And sometimes home teams thought it was funny to
Put you in
put us, and we would do the same.
suspicious.
I think there was a team that did that to us, I believe. And maybe it was Albany. I might be wrong. What was awesome is then they had to come to Youngstown to play us. We put them up in Cleveland. We put them up in Cleveland.
I was going to say.
Made them drive down from Cleveland to Youngstown for the game.
Oh, that's funny. Well,
I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, well done.
Yeah.
Little subtle revenge there.
Yeah.
Enjoy your hour bus ride to the arena.
Have fun.
When we could have put you in a hotel in this town.
Right.
So I remember that. It smelled. It was very dirty. And it had bullet holes in the wall.
Oh, my. I've never had anything like that.
Yeah. I remember after my grandma passed away, she lived right next to us, and her phone rang, and I answered it. They were like,
I bet you that was jarring.
Is Mary in there? And I said, nope. And they said, you know when she'll be back? I said, nope. And they go, well, do you know where I could find her? And I said, yes, Resurrection Cemetery. And the guy's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, not your problem. You didn't know. I was like, you didn't know. I wasn't mad. I just was like, Resurrection Cemetery is where you can find her. I am so sorry. I got to say, nothing like that. I'm trying to think of the worst thing ever happened to me in a hotel. I don't think I have a worst thing, but I did have a room I stayed in that had bullet holes in it in Albany, New York.
Are you serious?
Yep. When I did radio for Arena Football, we stayed in, we didn't always, it was like Arena Football. So we didn't always, stay in the Hilton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes we stayed wherever the home team would put us up. And sometimes home teams thought it was funny to
Put you in
put us, and we would do the same.
suspicious.
I think there was a team that did that to us, I believe. And maybe it was Albany. I might be wrong. What was awesome is then they had to come to Youngstown to play us. We put them up in Cleveland.
We
We put them up in
I was
Cleveland.
going to say.
Made them drive down from Cleveland to Youngstown for the game.
Oh, that's funny. Well,
I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, well done.
Yeah.
Little subtle revenge there.
Yeah.
Enjoy your hour bus ride to the arena.
Have fun.
When we could have put you in a hotel in this town.
Right.
So I remember that. It smelled. It was very dirty, and it had bullet holes in the wall.
Oh, my. I've never had anything like that.
Yeah. Music. It is Q92. Found the list. We have a couple minutes. This just came out not even 24 hours ago.
Okay, the list of what?
America's most unhealthy states.
Oh.
The unhealthiest states in America. Can you guess number one? No, it's not Ohio.
No, I wasn't going to say Ohio.
Unhealthiest. Let me see what gift. All right. Let me see here. They compared the 50 states on 21 metrics across the following category: disease risk factors, prevalence, substance abuse, lifestyle habits, and health outlook.
They say like Iowa or something.
That was kind of the parameter. Iowa, not one, and not even in the top 10.
Oh, okay.
Number one, West Virginia.
Really?
West Virginia apparently has the highest percentage of adults who smoke. 21% of the state smokes. The highest diabetes mortality rate. 41.7 deaths per 100,000 residents. And the second shortest life expectancy overall. If you live in West Virginia, your average going to live 73.9 years.
It's because they've got the beef jerky and the pepperoni rolls.
Woo! How about that? So West Virginia, number one. Now, if you're saying where's Ohio, we are top 10.
Great.
We came in at number 9.
Oh.
We came in at number 9. Mississippi is 2. Tennessee is 3. Arkansas is 4. Kentucky 5. Alabama 6. Louisiana 7. Oklahoma, us, rounding out your top 10. The great people of Indiana. When I put the highlight on Ohio, our score is 78.38 out of 100.
Okay.
196.80 Ohioans die from heart disease per 100,000 state residents. Doesn't seem right, but that's what it says.
What is it?
Oh, no, 196.
Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
And 10.9% of Ohioans have diabetes.
Wow, you're in that number.
Yeah, I don't know if that's combining 1 and 2. But, I mean, if they are,
Yeah, I think about it.
10% of Ohio has diabetes? Damn. Let me see here. For West Virginia, 206.7 West Virginians die from heart disease per 100,000. Wow. 13.1% of adults have diabetes in West Virginia. So, I mean, if you want to live forever, it looks like you need to go to Utah.
I could see that. Utah seems very zen.
Yeah, Utah looks very, very healthy.
They really restrict alcohol. Thank you, Mormons. You know what I mean? Like, to me, that's part of it. And they've got other ski resorts. So, you're like tip-top shape.
Utah's 49. I'm trying to find out who's 50. So who's the healthiest? 49's Utah. Hawaii.
That makes sense, too.
Yeah. Only 8.1% of Hawaiians have diabetes.
They eat a lot of fruit, probably.
You go to those
Tropical
two states,
fruit.
you want to go to Hawaii, you want to go to Utah, less chance of diabetes, less chance of dying of heart disease. You'll be healthier. And again, if you go to West Virginia, good luck.
Yeah.
That's a lot of smokers.
Well, it is. It's a lot of blue collar, a lot of miners and co-workers.
Not a lot of us transitioned to vaping.
Well, that's not good for you either.
I know,
Popcorn lung, hello.
but we didn't a lot of us transfer kind of. We moved on over to vaping.
I don't know.
Those little pens on around your neck.
Mm-hmm. Which looks so weird.
Blueberry.
I will say it smells better.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
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 I'd rather smoke a cigar. I like cigars. Don't like cigarettes.
I like the way a cigar smells. You know what I really love the smell of?
Meth.
A pipe.
Oh, a pipe. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Second. A pipe.
Close second.
Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice. Barbie World's Q92. One of the funniest things I've ever as a child laughed at. And I mean, I laughed, stomach hurt, couldn't breathe. And I'll never be able to explain it to where you guys would understand how funny it was. I'll never be able for you to be there and understand, because if I explain it to you, like, oh, okay. My brother did not understand the concept of bumper cars.
Okay.
And
what did he run from them?
My brother, my sister, we all got one. I don't know if he just thought you just drive around the little room.
Right.
And that's it.
And there happens to be a lot of accidents. I mean, what?
And we were doing bumper cars, and we were having a fun. And yeah, you get jerked around sometimes, but you can get hit hard.
Yeah.
You know.
Of course.
We're in bumper cars, and my brother did not understand that people were going to hit him.
Oh, God.
He started crying and yelling at everyone that was hitting him. So, I'm over on the side playing with people hitting. I look over, and he's crying. Someone hits him, and he just goes, "Stop it!"
Oh, my gosh. Where is...
Stop hitting me. And I look over, my dad's dying. My dad's just dying laughing.
Not telling him that that's
no,
the point.
I don't know how he could bumper cars. I don't know what part of that you don't understand.
I mean, did he not stand in line and observe it before he got in the car?
He was pissed crying. He wasn't
right.
He was pissed crying. You know when you're so mad, all you can do is cry?
Yeah, but did they pile on him so he couldn't move? Because that's frustrating.
I don't know.
How old were you guys?
We were, all of us, maybe 8. Well, right here on today's hit music, it is Q92. Again, be listening, not just with us, but with Nicolina, with Keller, and with Ryan at night for more chances this week to win Beat the Box Office tickets to see Third Eye Blind and Yellow Car. We gave away a pair today. But you got to keep listening because we got more to give away right here on Q92. So what? Yesterday, how about this? On the way home from work yesterday,
yeah,
got pulled over.
You did?
Did. I did.
For what? Speeding.
I think the whole thing was weird.
Okay.
I'm not sure who pulled me over. I was on Mahoning Avenue. I was going over Lake Milton. For those of you looking where was it? And me and another car that was ahead of me that I was not tailgating or riding his ass. That would mean he was going just as fast, if not faster than me. We both went over the bridge, and as we came, a truck did go by me with lights on the other side of the road. And it said, I don't know if it was a park ranger or a...
Did you get pulled over by park police?
I just said I don't know who pulled me over. I don't know who it was.
Did you get a ticket?
Didn't pay attention to what he said.
But did you get a ticket?
No. He let me... I was going to go with that. But
well, I know, but it would be on your paperwork. That's why I'm asking.
So, I get pulled over. It's so hard to explain because I saw the guy pull off and it's like he was going to park and look at the lake or something. Me and the other car ahead of me are driving. I don't see anything wrong with anything. There's no traffic at all.
Yeah.
And a mile down, after I'm down the road, don't even see the lake anymore. He comes around the bend, and I'm thinking this guy's going on a call.
Right.
So me and the guy ahead of me, we kind of drift over to the side to start to, let him go past. He parks behind me. I was like, what the hell did I do? And the other guy drives off. Oh, you were just as guilty. And the man comes up, and two of them. One went to the right side of my car. One went to the left. I'm like, okay, what is this? What is this? Why? And nice, very nice. He was very polite. He ID'd himself, but I wasn't listening. He was like, I'm blah, blah, blah. And all I heard was, wah, 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 wah. Because I'm still like, why am I pulled over?
Right. You were still perplexed.
He's like, I got you doing 51 and a 35.
Christian.
I was like, oh. I think, oh. He's like, are you just going home from work? Yeah, that's it. He goes, you got any weapons in the car? I went, no. I laughed. I went, no. I actually laughed. I was like, no. I don't know if you saw my backpack and stuff for my sports equipment.
Yeah.
So I had a couple back. Like, no, I don't have weapons in the car. Yes, my ninja swords. I'm like, no.
You should have been like,
so
what is that called? The sword, the one that we found out a lot of people in
machete.
our machete
Yeah, that everyone uses to protect themselves.
Or katara. Wasn't there something like a katara or
Catan?
Catan.
No, that's a game, isn't it?
I don't know. Anyhow,
takes my stuff, comes back. I'm telling you, not even a minute and a half later. Just keep it slow. You know what I mean?
You know what happened?
Boats dock, and I know it's off season. I understand it's off season. Traffic's light right now, but boats dock here. Have a great day. And I honestly was like, what the hell was that?
I know what happened.
What was that?
2 cops approached you.
Well, in the
one
same
on
car,
each side.
yeah.
I know that, but 2 rolled up on you. They thought you were someone else.
You
That's
think?
what I think. Yeah.
Think they're looking for somebody else?
Because even 35 and a 51, that would be a ticket. At least in North Canton, it would be.
I was not even pulled over for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm telling you, I was not even pulled over
That's
for
what
5
I think
minutes.
happened. They thought maybe you were someone else they were looking for, or like
I
maybe you
wonder
drove
if
the
that's
same
true.
car. You know what I mean?
I wonder if that's true.
That's what I think.
Because like I said, I was with a car ahead of me. We were both cruising. I didn't think either one of us was doing Talladega.
The minute they saw your name on your driver's license, they had to walk back to their car to act like they were doing something. They were probably like, crap, it's not him.
So, but I'm still not sure what they were. Because I didn't read the truck when it went by me.
Yeah.
Park Ranger, I don't think I'm right in saying it was a Park Ranger.
Well, if
But
it was
something on their truck. That's going to about do it for us here at the morning show.
Yeah, we're done. A successful Tuesday. Hope everybody got to work, to school safely. A little bit of a mess. Watch out for those winds later today, so stay safe.
Charge those phones, charge those iPads.
That's right.
In case your power goes out, you have something to amuse yourself for a little bit.
Yeah.
And thank you ahead of time for all of the people working for those electric companies that'll be out there trying to
we know.
get power back. Thank you to all the plow drivers this morning and the salt truck drivers that were doing their best this morning.
Yeah, I got an email already from Ohio Edison letting us know that they're on top of things. They know that the storm is coming, and they're going to do the best they can to keep everybody up and running and, supplied with power. So fingers crossed.
We are done. We'll be back tomorrow morning. It's a Wednesday, so Your Call Wednesday, and we'll be talking to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Rich DeRoche will be joining us tomorrow as well. Now we're 4 weeks away from knowing the class of.
I know, it's not far off. They're going to be meeting, next week, I believe, to make the final decisions.
Crazy. We're about a month away from knowing who's coming to Canton this August. How great is that?
Yep.
We'll be talking to Rich about that tomorrow. Again, have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe out there. Nicolina in here next. Keller after that, and Ryan at night this evening, because this radio station is locally owned and it is live and local all damn day.
Yep.
That's a pretty cool thing.
It's a very cool thing.
Nick's in here next. We'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. It's Troy Sivan, one of your girls. Take us out, Jake.
Love you. Bye.